We are so friggin' back, baby. Interesting start to the event so far. We had raids released late. Turns out they were bugged. We now have Galvantula and Bennett out. We'll be talking about Galvantula in this, but it does look like we have the same raids, at least Pokemon-wise, but they've tweaked the fights a little bit. So I am making new videos for each of the boss fights. First up, we have the den locations for Galvantula. Kanto Viridian Forest is a pretty easy one, especially if you're spending a lot of time in Kanto farming kids. Next up, Johto Victory Road, knee strength. That's always a pain to go to Victory Road. Hoenn 119 is probably good. 221 Sinnoh. Surf is meh. Route 2 needs cut, kind of annoying, but if you got cut HM, or Ocarina rather, it's fine. For mechanics, it's holding Wise Glasses. We kind of just ignore that. The lead move is full paralysis. So basically what's going to happen is all of your Pokemon are going to get paralyzed. Pretty self-explanatory. We will be dodging that with Lumberries, or I forget what the berry is that specifically is for paralysis, but you'll just want a berry on your Pokemon to get rid of the paralysis, except for that Ninetales. Ninetales, you just want the Heat Rock for it the whole time. We have a light screen at 75%, not that big of a deal. You can honestly just hit damage cap through it, but you can also defog. More importantly, there's a sticky web that drops at 50%. If you're not familiar with the newer gen mechanic of sticky webs, basically it's an entry hazard that reduces your speed. For some reason, these sticky webs, there's 2 stages of them. Each stage reduces your speed by 2. So new entry Pokemon that are not flying will have their speed reduced by 4. Unclear if that's the intended mechanic. Regardless, we're going to want to deal with those by either bringing flying Pokemon, levitate Pokemon, or Pokemon using air balloons. Another thing that you can do is just bring 2 more Murkrows in the back and just defog it away. 2 defogs. Pretty straightforward. Pretty much everyone has a Murkrow at this point. You just bring your Murkrows, kind of takes care of it. And lastly is the special defense boost. Again, Galvantula is so frail and fire so powerful that you can just hit through these stat boosts. And then quickly, its moveset, pretty straightforward. It's got 2 electric stab attacks in Discharge and Thunder. Discharge, it will click quite frequently because it will do a lot of damage. It also has Bug Buzz and Giga Drain. We don't really have to worry about those that much. We're not baiting Giga Drain due to bringing mostly fire types. In general, you would want to avoid baiting moves like Giga Drain on raid bosses. So like I said before, to start the fight, you see the Lumberries going off. We're just leading mostly Lumberry Pokemon. The Ninetales still has a Heat Rock. We want 8 turns of Sun, just in case. We just don't want it to go off on turn 5 into turn 6 if we need it. But we've got 2 damaging Pokemon in the Entei and the Chandelure. You'll want to bring Air Balloon Pokemon in the back if you're not going to do this double Murkrow strategy that I'm showing you. But basically, you're just going to play around the sticky webs. It's just a speed control fight, basically. The lead Tailwind just helps us outspeed. You'll see that we're doing a lot of damage even through this light screen. We're just chipping Galvantula down to the point that we hit sticky webs on turn 2. You may or may not also do that, but basically once you do hit the sticky webs, you're going to want to be bringing in your flying type Pokemon or your air balloon Pokemon or your 2 defog Murkrows. We can only get 1 of the defog Murkrows in. That removes 1 layer of the sticky web. So on the following turn, we will remove another. If you're going, so this is obviously if you're going in with like a coordinated link. If you're not going with a coordinated link, you can get around this mostly just by tailwinding. Additionally, there are things like bring your own defog, hoping other people bring defog to deal with this sort of stuff, is a way to viably beat this raid. It's a 3-star raid. It's really not all that difficult. If you have a Sun team, if you don't have a Sun team, there are a lot of very cheap acquirable Sun Pokemon, fire types basically, that are available on the GTL. Magmortar, Flareon, to name a few. Darmanitan isn't all that expensive, despite the fact that it is very desirable relative to its power compared to something like Charizard, which is a bit more expensive due to its HA being very expensive. The overall recommendation that I would make is probably just go with just have everyone bring a Murkrow. Somebody leads with theirs, and then you just defog the sticky webs away. Very easy fight overall. I am quite excited because we're getting new mechanics, so that you will see new videos from me. I'll link the document below that will have all of the raid info as I update it. Additionally, there's a raid Discord that I'll link in that. That's another great resource. They may have information faster than I do. So that's all. Thank you and enjoy the raid.